All right, I'm Nick. We're going to take a few minutes today. We're going to talk to you about these kayak keel guards. We get a ton of requests for these things over the last 2 to 3 years. I've really drug my feet on it. We've had the ability to do it for over a year in-house. And, you know, things got busy season, a fire, and so on, whatever else. But the goal was, and what was requested was an affordable option to get you guys some kind of protection for the front of the kayak. Now, the first one we're going to release is the Sportsman 120 PDL because it is Old Town's most popular kayak. In the kit, now this is going to go on here like this. We'll talk about installation in a minute, okay? In the kit, it's going to come just like this. It's going to come with the keel guard, marine goop, and an alcohol pad, okay? We're going to cut this open real quick. This is enough marine goop to install this thing 2 or 3 times, okay? It's going to come with the keel guard itself and the alcohol pad. Now, I'm going to show you how to install it real quick. It's real simple, okay? If your kayak like this one already has a little bit of rash here, not a big deal, okay? But if it has any kind of dirt on it, take some kind of rag cleaning and clean it up real good, okay? The alcohol is just to prep the area. Before we do that, we'll take a second. We'll put this up here. Get a general idea of where you want it to go. Now, 99% of the time, this thing's gonna fit this specific kayak perfectly because we used a replica of it to make these Kydex covers. It's gonna fit it pretty much perfect. If for some reason yours is a little bit deformed or anything, you can touch it with a heat gun, bend it where you need to bend it, and it'll be good to go. After you have the area clean, you can put this up here like this, take a general idea of where it's supposed to go. You could mark it with a Sharpie, piece of tape, whatever you got to do, really not that important, okay? It only really fits one way, as in it won't fit like this or won't fit like that. So once you push it in there, you're going to know where it goes. You're going to take that, pull out your alcohol. This is like a 5x6 alcohol wipe. You could use your own alcohol, but I wanted everybody to have anything and everything that they needed to do it. So you could just be a random person sitting in a garage with minimum supplies and get the job done. You guys could read all these fancy directions. It pretty much says you need to do it in an area where it's 50 to 90 degrees, and it's going to take up to 24 hours to fully cure. So, I'm going to open this bad boy up. Maybe not. Just going to throw it on the ground for the sake of the video. Now, if you ever actually opened one of these and paid attention to it, inside the cap, there's a perfect tool for opening this bad boy. You push that bad boy on there like that, and then it's all the way open and ready to go. I forgot to get a towel or a rag. Don't move. And I forgot to get tape, but we're not going to cut that out. It is what it is, okay? You're going to take this, you're just going to put a bead around the edge, and I'll give you a better view of it when we're done. It's going to smell great. Not. Once you get that stuff on there, and you don't need to use too much, okay? We wanted to make sure that there was plenty in this kit. That way you guys had it. Now we're going to pause the video. I'm going to go get a rag and I'm going to get some tape. Let it run. Let it run. Recording? All right. I forgot my paper towel, which you shouldn't do, and I got some tape. I would use painter's tape because it doesn't stick to the kayak or leave any kind of residue. Once that's done, you should have a mark somewhere. I'm not going to look at it. You're going to put this up here, just like so. Push it in place. And it's going to stay. Now, once that is done and in place like that, you can always come back later and put a little bit of a bead, but it should be pretty much a perfect fit like that. So there's no gap anywhere. That is what it should look like. And then after you do that, we're just going to take some pieces of this tape. We're going to come up here. We're going to tape that in place. My phone is vibrating. We'll leave that in the video too. We're going to pause it. It's a carpet company and we need carpet. We still recording? All right, that's bad news. Carpet guys are going to be late, but the show must go on. Like we were talking about, take some tape, put it up here, get it all taped in place. You can add as much tape as you want. You don't really need to do too much, but you could cover this whole dang thing in tape if you wanted to. I'm not gonna do it, it's fine. I would allow 24 hours for it to cure. That way you have no issues and it's good to go. The best part is this stuff is easily removable. You can remove it, you could redo it. We didn't even use our towel, but sometimes if you put too much on there, when you push up, it'll ooze places and you can use the towel in your finger to make it pretty. This stuff is resealable, so you can reseal it. So for whatever reason, if this came back off, somehow this came off, you could always just redo it, okay? But it shouldn't come back off. Other thing you can do when it's done is you could take it and you could put a bead around the edge so no moisture or water gets in there. Not really needed, but you can if you want to. You'll be good to go. And the video had a few interruptions, no tape, no paper towels, and the carpet company, but that is it. It is super easy to do. This one is for the 120 PDL. It's on the website. There's a link below. We do already have the ability to make it for the 106 MK, Hobie Outback. We'll be able to make it for the Big Water and EPDL here in about 4 days. But we're gonna roll those out slowly, okay? Probably try to get one every week or 2 weeks out there, just so we don't get bombarded and crushed on orders, okay? That way everything rolls smoothly. That is that. If you have any questions, just send me an email. The price. If you're still watching, we forgot the price. It's 30 bucks. It's 30 bucks for the entire kit, which I showed you, included this, the alcohol, and the skid plate, okay? 30 bucks. Flat rate shipping in the US is $8. That's a total of $38, and you're good to go, okay? If you guys have any questions, let me know. I know the videos are all over the place. Off to a rough start Monday morning, I guess. All right, thanks for watching.